Hey everybody, it is Jen from JennSheelen.com, and I just wanted to stop in and say hello. Instead of a regular episode, I'm going to call this a little knit chat. Kind of like we were sitting down to tell each other a story. That's how I want this to feel. So, not a regular episode, just a little knit chat, because why not? I wanted to do in this one a little recap of Rhinebeck, and instead of putting that in the episode and showing you all my goodies and all that, I just wanted a simple little casual episode, not episode, I keep calling it an episode, casual little knit chat just to kind of tell you about it because I'm so excited. So see, I didn't even put up my lights, anything. Yes, I did my face, but I cheated. I have somewhere else I have to be, so I did my makeup. So I did cheat, and I'm double dipping in the whole getting ready thing. Because why not? Anywho, let's get to it. I went to Rhinebeck, you guys. Oh my god. I'm not trying to rub it in if you were not able to make it. I remember last year where I saw everybody's photos on Instagram and social media, and I was so bummed out that I couldn't be there too. But I do want to share the experience with you guys. If you were able to make it, awesome. If you weren't, I still want to share it with you just so I can give you a little bit of the feeling, all the feels that I got from that trip. And oh my goodness, you guys, did I get all the feels. It was amazing. And I know the word that everybody is using about Rhinebeck is overwhelming. Seriously, for at least the first half of the day, I was walking around like this. It was crazy. And it was just the sheer amount of people and all the buildings that there were for you to go hit up and go see, and all the vendors and beautiful yarny, yummy things. I mean, all the things. There was just so much. And for me, I actually didn't purchase a whole lot. I found myself not being able to commit. There was just so much. And it's like, well, how do you choose what makes me want to buy this beautiful skein when I know there is another possible skein out there too, and do I get them both, and blah. Whoa. So that's what people, I think, at least for me, what it means for is overwhelming. It was just a lot. But what I didn't get in yarn, I got in memories. You guys, like, seriously, all the feels. It was so incredible to get to meet all these people that I either know through podcasting or don't know through podcasting who watch me, or just in general, just meeting different people and hobnobbing and, hobnobbing with my peeps, man. It was just so much fun. And just all the people that I got to meet and hang out with and all that was just amazing. So I just can't express that enough. So hopefully I'm a little contagious, and if you weren't able to make it, I'm giving a little bit of that to you. But I'll start off. So I shared a house. My hubby, friend Sheelen, and I shared a house with Candy and her husband Jamie, and Lucky Jenny and her husband John. So of course, none of us have met each other in person. We've only met each other through virtual knit nights and texting. So we're renting a house together. I couldn't, seriously, it couldn't have been more awesome. It was so great to spend that time with those ladies and their hubbies, and we all had a good time and laughed so much it hurt. It was just, and the house, oh my goodness, Candy, score. The house was amazing. The view, we all took a billion pictures of the view just because it was, wow. Hopefully I can pop in some pictures here as I'm talking to you. I'm gonna try. It just was incredible. So sharing that time with those girls was so great. And so I got some swag from the house. I'll show you. So what I'll show you first is Lucky Jenny brought us some yarn and some cute socks. She brought us some local yarn. So she's from Virginia, and this is from Yarn Matters. And this is their fingering weight, and it's 100% superwash merino. And the colorway is Surprise Me. Look at how pretty that is. And even without my lights on, not too bad on the colorway. See? How fun is that? So sweet. And the socks she got are so cute. Check these out. Super cute. Super cute. And then Candy, oh my goodness, she is so clever. She did this awesome game at the house. So she had everybody submit 5 of their favorite songs to her, and you're not supposed to tell anybody what they are. So I'm like, somebody's doing a game. She's like, and there's going to be a prize. I'm like, oh. Do you know how hard it is to pick your 5 favorite songs? It's next to impossible. Do you want to know what mine were? I'll tell you what mine were. Number 1, top favorite, George Michael's Freedom. What? always jam to that song. It is seriously, like, I can't help it. I have to belt it out every time I hear it. Seriously. So George Michael's Freedom, Belle Biv DeVoe's Poison, because what's up? What else did I pick? Kesha's Blow, because I love me some Kesha. She always sings about glitter. I mean, really. Hello. And then I did, what was it? Chasing Cars, Snow Patrol, Chasing Cars. I love that song, even though it makes me cry. And then what was the last one I chose? What was my last one? Jenn Sheelen, Be Prepared. I did choose as a 6th song, Salt and Pepa's Shoop, because, again, how do you not jam to that song too? I feel like I'm missing one. I'm missing one. Where is it? Chasing Cars, Snow Patrol. I got that. Freedom, George Michael. Hello. I should have written them in order and I didn't do that. My songs, Know What You Did in the Dark by Fall Out Boy. I always miss one. I can remember 4 and I always forget a different one. But I love me some Fall Out Boy. So it was really cute. So she had this whole playlist of all our songs together and played them, and we had to try to guess who it was from. And at the end, she handed us a sheet. Oh yes, I kept my victory sheet. What? And she was so cute. She graded our papers and I won. What? And what am I drinking right now? What else would be my beverage of choice but the wine that I won as a prize? Hello. Right there. Cheers. Victory wine tastes that much sweeter. And it was really funny. Every single time a Frank Sheelen song came on, a few notes in, I'm like, Frank Sheelen. Candy's like, oh my God. I'm like, do you know how many times I've heard these songs? They play over and over and over again on all our trips down to New Jersey and Pennsylvania. So yeah, I know every single one of his songs. They're really easy to pick out. But that was so much fun. Like, it was so clever and so much fun to do that. And then our husband cooked for us on Saturday night, and he made meatballs, and I made cookies that were a funny shape that I won't talk about. It was a joke. And consider bachelorette party. This was cookies that I had made forever ago for bachelorette, and we joked that I should make them for Rhinebeck, and I did. They were hilarious. Oh my God. So we had cookies and we laughed and we knit and ate, and it was just, oh my goodness, so much stinking fun. I can't even, and I miss it and I'm sad. So great. So that's what we did, at night and hanging out at the house. And then we showed up in time for Indy Untangled, which everybody so far that I've seen film has said how crazy packed it was in there. You guys, it was crazy packed in there. It was like 20 degrees hotter in that space than it was like as soon as you walked out the door to the bar, which I went to often, not necessarily to drink, just to get some air. My hubby was hanging out by the bar, and I have a funny story about him in a minute. So Indy Untangled was just crazy packed. And the first place I went was to Hugh Loco's booth, and oh my God, the grocery girls were there. I'm like, oh, I get to say hi. So I go up, I say hi to them, and of course, what did I do? At that place, I did buy some yarn, and it's because it kept catching my eye. That's what I told myself. I'm like, if I have enough time where I'm in a booth and something just keeps catching my eye, I'll buy it. That's a sign, okay, you should buy that right now. So what I did was, it's Hugh Loco. So this is actually an Indy Untangled. It's Hugh Loco Grocery Girls Curious Handmade. Shut the front door. Right there. And I got speckle yarn. I'm like really getting new. I'm like, I know speckles are in, but I'm really just diving into the speckle world. It's funny how I don't tend to buy speckled yarn, but I kind of like, I'm getting into it. I'm finally getting on board. Let's just put it that way. But look at that. I can't. And of course, as I'm taking a picture with him, they're like, I go to the grocery girls, I'm like, can we take a picture? They're like, yeah, like, shut the front door. It was so much fun. Those two ladies are exactly the same in person as they are in podcasting. They're so sweet and friendly and fun. I was so excited to meet them. And then I got a chance to see them again the next day too, which was great. So awesome, awesome ladies. Just so much fun. And then what else did I do? Oh my God. I didn't tell the best story so far. So I didn't talk about when I'm walking into Indy Untangled. Hadn't even gotten in there yet. I'm like, doot, doot, doot. Walking up. Oh, there's Kay, the crazy sock lady. What's up? I'm like, I'm thinking I'm not going to bump into anybody. There's going to be so many people there. What are the chances? And boom, I'm barely there and I see somebody I know. I'm like, oh, so great. And then it happened. Now, I'm not going to tell this story as good as she did, but I will try. My girl Amanda, the yarn enabler, I see her across the parking lot, and I'm like, now watch your volumes. Oh my God, it's Amanda! I yell it across the parking lot. She's like, Jenn! We run to each other, and the way she described it was like a Baywatch moment where hair's flying, boobs are bouncing, like you're running towards each other and embracing. It was just so funny. It was so amazing. I was like, oh my God, it's Amanda! Like, you see somebody for so long and communicate with them for so long, and then you finally meet them in person, and it's just, you click. It was just amazing. It was so much fun. So I got to bump into her later too, and I was like, oh my God, it's Amanda! I'm like, every time I see you, I'm sorry, that's probably gonna happen. Just so great. And then, so I told you about the grocery girls. I want to try to touch on everybody I met. I don't know that I can do that, but I do have like some notes, so maybe I can try to talk about everybody that I met. We'll give it a go. I'm trying to go in order. It's not going very well. The bar. I'll go back to that one. The story about the bar and Frank Sheelen. See, again, I purposely, I didn't do notes or anything or prep because, again, I wanted it to be like me telling a story, and it's very me to be like, oh my God, and this happened over here. Oh yeah, by the way. So it'll feel like I'm actually sitting with you and telling you the story. So yeah, the spicy homemaker. Bumped into Melissa, and she's over by the grocery girls. That's why I had popped over there again. And she goes to me, Jenn, your husband just bought me a drink. And I'm like, that's awesome. I'm like, he did? Of course, he's standing by the bar, and I found out what he was doing. I'm mortified. It's amazing that he's so supportive, but I was like, I may have just died a little inside. He was passing out my business cards to everybody at the bar. I'm like, so Melissa walks up, he buys her a drink and hands her my business card. I'm like, Frank Sheelen! I'm like, what are you doing? But it's so sweet that he was so supportive in doing that for me. Like, part of me is mortified, part of me is like, yay. I thought that was hilarious. And it was just really funny that it happened to be her, like somebody I know, and it was great. So who else? Oh, and then I got to the Vine booth. I did, and I had heard that she was out. She wasn't out. Who's nabbed one of the last few skeins? This girl! What's up? That's right. I did. I did. Where is it? Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. I know. And it's her footsie base, and I think this is actually tea time. It's called Enjoy the Silence, but I'm pretty sure this is tea time. And it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Oh my God. Right? I've been trying to buy her yarn forever. I scored a skein, and I thought she was out. Boom. That's right. Now, what else did I see? So, other people. So now I think that pretty much covers like Indy Untangled. I ran into Christina, the cozy knitter. I got to say hi to her. I bumped into so many other people there, and if I don't say your name, I'm so sorry. There was just so many I bumped into to say hello to. And then we get into Rhinebeck the next day. Oh yeah, it happened. My hubby was very sweet. He was gonna get me a tote, and he's like, oh, I don't know, like, And then he's like, well, we gotta get you something with, he's all about buying a t-shirt from an event or something with the event year and name on it. He bought me a little project bag. Isn't that cute? He's like, you gotta have something with the year and all that on it. I'm like, you know what, you're kind of right. And I was happy that he did that. I actually am happy that I have that now. So it was a smart purchase. But we get there, and it's people everywhere. People everywhere. And for somebody who's used to working from home and being alone a lot, and all of a sudden it's people everywhere, you're like, my God. It was a lot. But once you got into it, it was just, like, I was so excited just to walk around the crowd and bump into people. Like, that was, like, the excitement. And, of course, my first story I was going to tell about going to Rhinebeck was, oh, my God, I made out with a puppy. There were puppies there. Hopefully a picture. They're right here. Oh, that puppy was so cute, he almost went home in my bag. I was like, and it was so hard to leave. And I kept kissing him and making out with him, and I'm not even ashamed. Not ashamed. And boy, did that help with the crowd. Like, just taking that moment to zone out and kiss puppy totally helped. That brought me down where I'm like, okay, I'm good now. Puppies are the best medicine. For reals. I know. let's see, walking along. So who else did I get to meet? So I'm going to go order my list. It was random. So I got to meet David Dogdare, and oh my goodness, you are so sweet. I am so excited I got to meet you in person. It was so good that you got to meet Frank Sheelen too. Frank was so funny. Later he goes, have you met him before this event? I'm like, no. He's like, it just seems like you guys have met. Like, you're so comfortable. And I'm like, that's the beauty of social media and podcasting. Like, you feel like you've already met. Like, so it was so many people that it was like that. And oh my God, I ran into Roberta, Steel City Stitcher. And Roberta, I am so sorry. I had your beer bag, project bag, in my tote with me. The entire time I was there, it was in my tote. I said I'd bring it, and I did. I delivered. And then who else did I meet? Oh, so I did the podcaster meetups. That's where I met David, and Roberta was there too. And then Amber, the yarn hoarder. We had Angela and Kelly from Must Love Yarn. Like, oh my goodness, Legacy Knits. I got to say hi to Chelsea and Sue. That was amazing to meet them in person. And then who else did I meet here? I have Holly, one of my test knitters. I got to meet her too. And Laura Knits PA. She's another one I've actually met in person, but I got to see her at this. I was so excited. My friend Nancy was there. I was like, oh, like people I haven't seen, I haven't seen in years. It was so incredible to bump into her. And then Ramona Fiber Horse, I got to say hi to her too. And Knitty by Nature. And I know I'm missing people. I was just starting to write them down as I thought of them. So again, if I missed you on here, I am so sorry. Feel free to call me out on it in the comments below. But it was like the podcaster meetup was so great too, because like those are ones where you've watched all these people, and some of them hopefully have watched you too, and you bump into each other and say hi. Like, that was so great to hobnob with them. And I got so much swag. Dude, I want a bag. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I want a bag. This lovely lady here. A knitter's, wait, I'm trying to read it. A knitter satchel. I want to make sure I got that right. Look at that. Yeah. She's walking around. She's handing out her business cards with a little button on it. She goes, if it has R on the back, you want a prize. Turn mine over. Mine had an R. I was like, holy crap, I just won a prize. Yes. So yeah, I won this very cool project bag. What? Love it. And I got like all these buttons. I have not put them on my bag yet, but I stinking love. I just got all these awesome buttons. Like, I love it. And there's satchel I have here again. And then from somebody, and I gotta find that stitch marker, I won. She was passing out little stitch markers, and if you got the acorn, you won a prize, and Candy won a prize. How fun is that? Like, I just thought that was so clever. But yeah, I mean, it was just all this, like, fun stuff, and Knitty by Nature got this cute little swag here. Like, I loved that. I got a sticker. What? Yeah, it does not take much to make me happy. You gave me a little button. I'm like, yay, day made. Oh, and I forgot to talk about my two other one of mine was a main purchase. It was actually my first one at Rhinebeck. And Frank Sheelen made a purchase at Indy Untangled too. I had told him to go into Spun Right Round. And so I was like, go check out that booth. Tell me what you think. And he came back. He bought me a skeiny yarn. He's so funny because it's definitely one, like a colorway I wouldn't normally pick, but it's so pretty. And I think, I want to say it's Juice Box. I almost called it Fruit Punch. It's Juice Box. And it's Squish DK, and I think it's like 250 yards. Perfect. So I'm like, how fun is that? Best purchase ever, and I'd wear them if it wasn't so dark. I was stalking people trying to figure out where they bought them. I call them llama ears. She was calling them sheep ears. I swear these are more like a llama, but I don't care. She even did the tag in the ear with her website. How clever is that? cityonfarm.com. Amazing. So cute and so clever. I wore them the rest of the day, and then I wore them on Sunday when I went back because I love them. And people were like, oh, and then people were stalking me. Oh my God, where'd you get them? I'm like, building 30 at the end. These were like, I had to have them. I'm like, if I purchase anything here, I gotta buy these. So I did. And that was it. That's all. Oh, no. I'm wearing my last thing. I have 2 more things to show you and then I'm done. I went way longer than I thought. This was a really long story. I did see Jenny the Potter and I bought a little necklace there, and that's so fun. And I bought little stitch markers that are in a jar. How do I resist something that's sold in a jar, right? And they're little, like they look just like the necklace, but they're oval, and they have like decrease on the back and slip slip knit. See, I haven't even pulled them out. See? So cute. Of course, my face is being in focus. Let's not do that. But you get the idea. So yeah, it was in a jar. And that's it. That's all I bought at Rhinebeck. I did not buy a lot. I think I like, was equal between Indy Untangled and Rhinebeck. I had the ears and I was happy. That was it. It was more for the memories, and it was just, like, if you get a chance to go, you should totally go and go meet all these people that you normally wouldn't have a chance to meet. It was just to have that experience and bring home those memories was so worth it to me. Warm fuzzies, you guys. So that is my Rhinebeck story. I am off. Thank you for tuning in and knit chatting with me. So if you have a little story to tell me too, I would love to hear a Rhinebeck story. So please tell me below in the comments. Bye guys, happy knitting!